That was our Parmesan cheese and our tomato slices on our greased sheet pan. Now I'm coming in with my pesto, and this is some basil pesto. We're gonna crack that open. And I have my spoon here, and we're gonna go ahead and kind of spoon some of our pesto right on top of our tomatoes. I absolutely love pesto, tomatoes, and cheese together, and this is no exception. This is gonna be a delicious appetizer that everyone will love. If you like cheesy vegetable freshness, then you're gonna love this dish. And I did let my tomatoes dry on some paper towels before we started this dish, so keep that in mind. We don't want too much moisture in our tomatoes. And I think I'm gonna use almost this whole jar of pesto. Oh, it smells so good. You could also do a homemade pesto if you prefer, but I love this stuff, and it's one of the cheaper pestos, which is why I picked it. Okay, now that we have that there, all right, I'm gonna grab my big spatula and kind of just spread it around town. I know that sounds funny, but that's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna try to get a little bit of pesto on each of our tomato slices. It's okay if it's not evenly distributed. We're doing the best we can. That's all we can ask out of ourselves on this beautiful spring day, but I think that looks really great. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, so colorful.
Yeah, you know it. The more color, the better it is. Okay, now I'm coming in with my mozzarella slices, the cheese that goes great with pesto and tomatoes, and we're gonna go ahead and add our slices right on top of those tomatoes. And you guys are probably asking yourself, more cheese, Justine? Are you crazy? And the answer is yes, I am crazy. If you follow me, you know cheese is one of my favorite foods in the whole world. So this is gonna be one of my favorite appetizers. We're gonna quickly get our mozzarella slices on here, and you can swap out any of these cheeses if you prefer, but I love these ones, and you can even swap out the veggie. I've done this with onions, I've done this with asparagus, and now it is tomato time because tomatoes are in season. All right, it's puff pastry time, and I have my favorite Just Roll puff pastry. It doesn't need to be thawed. It is ready to be rolled out. So we're gonna start by unrolling this super fast. All right, now that that's unrolled, we're gonna go ahead and place it on top of our cheese, our tomatoes, our pesto, just like so. Go ahead and peel off that parchment paper, and we can kind of stretch out our puff pastry so that it gets a little bit more to the edge, but it doesn't need to be fully covering everything, because sometimes those little edge bits are the best part when they have hanging off cheese and vegetables, but that looks so good. All right, and any good puff pastry needs an egg wash, so we're gonna go ahead and crack our egg, just like so, and then we're gonna scramble our egg super fast, and this egg wash is just gonna make our top of our puff pastry nice and golden brown, just like how you want it. So we're gonna brush that puff pastry just like so. It's gonna be so beautiful for this easy appetizer, and we're just doing that super fast to make sure that this can pop in the oven in seconds. And then I do actually have one more thing I need to do, and I just remembered right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a fork. All right, I have my fork, and we are just gonna put some holes into our puff pastry to ensure that this doesn't become one big dome on top of our tomatoes, but it's super fast, and now it's ready for the oven. My oven is set to 375, and this is gonna be in here for 20 to 25 minutes. Oh my, this smells absolutely insane. I am so excited. We are going to flip this over. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, we lost a few tomatoes, but that's not a problem. That looks so good. I think I used too much pesto, which is where I went wrong with this, but this is gonna be good. I have some balsamic glaze that we're just gonna drizzle on top of this real quick. So if you guys recreate this, just use half the amount of pesto to ensure it's not too wet of a sheet pan. But now it is time to give this a try. I'm gonna go for this little tomato right here.
It looks so good.
It smells so good. Oh yeah, look at that beauty. Whew. The best part of doing it upside down is that puff pastry didn't absorb all of that moisture from the pesto, only those beautiful tomatoes. I cannot wait to give this a try.
Is it good?
This is really good.